Boys here at Glenbrook Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and we're excited. It's our Jeep celebration. Hey Ryan, tell us about it.
Matt, you can go anywhere and do anything in a brand new Jeep, including saving thousands on all in-stock Jeeps. Starting with the Jeep Cherokee for under $300 a month.
Show us your Jeep and win. Love your Jeep? Take a picture of it, upload to our Facebook page for just $500 cash.
Hey guys, what's the Dodge Boy promise?
With the largest selection around, will be anybody's deal.
Guaranteed.
It's a Jeep celebration. Come see us under the giant American flag or jump online at
GlenbrookDodge.com.
We can do this. Phenomenon of optics that displays a spectrum of light due to the sun shining on droplets of moisture in the atmosphere. Does that explain it?
What's your happy dance look like? At IndianaUnclaimed.gov, there's over $380 million in unclaimed property that just might be yours. So follow Buck the Money Dog to IndianaUnclaimed.gov. What will Buck find for you?
I won't soothe your pain. I won't ease your strain. I seek you out, flay you alive. One more word and you won't survive. And I'm not scared of your stolen power. See your eyes through you anyhow. I seek you out, flay you alive. One more word and you won't survive. And I'm not scared of your stolen power. See your eyes through you anyhow. I see survive. And I'm not scared of your stolen power. See right through you anyhow.
It's the Dodge Boys here at Glenbrook Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and we're excited. It's our Jeep celebration. Hey, Ryan, tell us about it.
Matt, you can go.
5v5 on Summoner's Rift, rank solo queue. And I'm 4-bit from top, can't stop to think. The clock's running out, go on instinct, and I pick the Swift Scout. And all that's left is mid, and the decision for the position will be made by a kid. He asks,
Who will I pick? I can't play, Mitch.
Hurry up, boy. Just take your pick.
you got Jana, Oriana, or Kaiser Morgana. LeBlanc rise, Cassiopeia, Tristana, he picks Evan. Everybody's blaming him, saying with his Trojan, we just can't win.
Please don't be the enemy team, cause you're gonna make me look bad on my live stream. Stay in front of me, protect me, and throw it on your CC. I'll carry this game to victory.
I'm in game, and I'm against y'all before, but it doesn't look like he's ever played before. He's invading, blue solo with me and new. I take him down for first blood, and he calls me new. What? He even had skin for job before, that makes it a job before skin. He should just stay at his mountain, cause when I play Timo, I blaze to win. Getting bad now, another enemy slain. I gotta help bottom out, it's an AP vein, she's trolling. She just shouldn't be playing, she's losing a lane to Soraka and Draven. Arcteryx DC base, I know attack speed. Soraka spam the Stockholm Draven's making a bleed. I hide in the brush, I'm letting the push, waiting for an opportunity to make an ambush. They're coming in, and I jump out of stealth. And with my shrooms and darts, I melt the health, collecting the wealth. Now Tron's chasing, but it's just as bad as he's wasting. I'm slowing in the shrooms, and he can't keep the pace. I'm kiting. Trono's trying to ram and fight me and jump for cataclysms, but I'm like lightning. I flash away 10 HP. He forgot to ignite me, but despite my might, my team just can't fight.
Please stop beating the enemy team, cause you're gonna make me look bad on my live stream. Just stay in front of me, protect me, and throw it on your CC. I'll carry this game to victory. Please stop beating the enemy team, cause you're gonna make me look bad on my live stream. Just stay in front of me, protect me, and throw it on your CC. I'll carry this game to victory.
I vote no to another surrender vote. My team keeps saying that we'll lose, but I know we won't. I'm too fed, though Ellen spend more time dead than alive. I'm without Tarek with 4v5. There ain't much time cause they're going to national. But we're minding Newman's Douglas, we might get there faster. We're too late, it's a two-man gang. And Newman's gotta be a hero, a tank, and absolute zero while I play. What the fuck? He drops a HP and in seconds it's a pen to kill for me. The game is turned, and now it's easy to see. Baron Steel Ace, and that's GG.
Thanks for being the enemy team, cause you make me look awesome on my live stream. In the right hands, he always will be, and he carried this game to victory. Thanks for being the enemy team, cause you make me look awesome on my live stream. In the right hands, he always will be, and he carried this game to victory.
doesn't need his teammates in fights, he just wants to be chased, whether it's all day or all night. And he feels so OP when his enemies getting zoned, in spite of the fact some people still think they can own him or throw him. He's got him slowed, has high CS for salary, his goal means your fatality, just making some points, flinging the hori, making sure his stats stay up. That means when your team is down, he starts flinging you up. Water towers anyways, he never seems to die much, never concerned with games, he leave his lane without the suck. His enemies chasing like nothing's given, despite the fact that many misjudge his health. His ulti lets him heal it back, he'll put together himself, now his HP collects, never asking for someone's help, gets his jungle's respect. He's only focused on the squishies, no one is beyond reach, adhesive on the ground, slow is so OP. This is 20% mana, 80% heal, 99% armor may as well be made of steel. Who would have ever thought that they could do with him? Cause you can't chase him, you're too slow, go back to the gym. He's got blood lies and sunfire, using that slow, sticking close to you at all times, ready to throw. Oh, there's no one that can stop him at all, none. Cause when you think he's getting started, the game is already done. This is 10% bucks, 20% swing, 15% silver bolts from arrows of fame, 55% MF, she making it rain, and 100% reason to surrender this game. They see his glue, they stick, and his team admires and fights. He fights for ire and not just Venom in bot lane with Ciroc. What a flipping chemistry mastermind, yeah, he'll run, he won't stop. The tank with armor, health, MR, and gas from his workshop. Just mix, swirl, mix, now let's go back to the basics. Don't try to tout what I've said, cause if you do, you're in deep shame. He can play any champ, no need to obey physics. It's all a four-step process, go and learn it from physics.
Not chemist. He's breaking loose, the chunk in his juice, and he's sprinting longer and quicker than Timo when he gets spooked. He often gets a comment on his game. People keep asking him, was he OP at birth or was he buffed when they patched him? No, he's a chemist at heart. Warwick taught him his tricks who get you choking faster than a noose and a Cherokee. In the field of AP Cam, he's known as one of the best, but now he's doing what he loves, giving in to the madness. Get dying. He's the best at taking the lead, take the enemy team and help his team and put him to sleep. As he ults, then he slows Q's and uses his E. Remember Hitler? Well, since he started World War III. He bought his man, she's living off his spree. And to tell you the truth, he's the only teammate you need. And those other champs that he runs with, the ones on his team, they do the damage just to help the teammates succeed.
This is 10% bucks, 20% swing, 15% silver bolts from arrows of fame, 55% MF, she making it rain, and 100% reason to surrender this game. This is 10% bucks, 20% swing, 15% silver bolts from arrows of fame, 55% MF, she making it rain, and 100% reason to surrender this game.
The song goes out to Sven. He wanted a Cinch song, but we couldn't get in contact with him, so we chose our song ourselves. We hope you like it.
Our team 0% skill, 0% strat, 0% calling MIAs on the map. 50% newbies, 50% luck. I've got 100% reason to stop giving a crap.
Eclipse shield will protect me from hits you see. Zenith blade will bring you closer to me. I noticed that you got it, tell her that we want it. You know that I can take it, and you will never make it. If you want me to take, just ping and I will do it. Baby, let me stun you where you are. I can take it, take much more than you have enough damage for. Come on, hit me, please some more, while my team pounds you into the floor. Leona, Leona, fight. Guess who's back? It's Battle Mistress. Bouncing some blades, just kills and assists. Push that tower, follow my lead. I'll ulti my team, continue our spree. It's time to burst the Yi and chase the runners down. Your face about to tonight we'll gank them all and no one's getting out. Your face about to go. Your face about to go. Your face about to Team up,
Here.
hide in the grass. We're ready to gank. We're whooping your butt. Backdoor bot lane, teleport top. Back up or not, I'm pushing non-stop. It's time to shield myself to dodge a caster's stun. We're on the hunt and I suggest your teammates run. Your base about to push that lane, drop that tower, ricochet on 'em. Push some waves, push some minion waves. Push that lane, drop that tower, ricochet on 'em. Push some waves, push some minion waves.
Hey guys, it's Plenikill, and we'd like to thank Maza4957 for his generous donation. This song goes out to him.
Your face about to blow. Your face about to Your face about to
Okay, here we are live in Game 1 of TDI versus CCTV. Team Dodgett spawning as the blue team, and CCTV as the purple team.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
And Vayne and Wukong quickly approaching the blue side tri-bush. And they will run into Ashe here. Oh, the ward goes down. A couple shots from Vayne, but Ashe will get away. Nothing more than a scratch. Lulu and Skarner nearby. And CCTV will be attempting an evade here.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
There we go. That fog of war setting. I'm not sure why that's on by default. It's really strange. And it looks like Skarner's just going to move up to take his blue. and surrendering his red buff here. Not sure if CCTV is aware that he is gone. Probably a pretty good idea. TDI just looking to avoid confrontation early, and CCTV just backing off. Looks like Wukong is going to be content to start with his blue. Ward to watch his red goes down from Katarina. We are underway. Vayne and Morgana helping out with the early blue. TDI Shadow will certainly appreciate the bit more time in lane, although he didn't quite get to use it. Gets off some nice poke on Morgana. Ashe getting that definite crit now to start off the game with. Now Orianna versus a Katarina mid lane. This is going to be an interesting game to see how safe Newt can play it, as Katarina will definitely have the damage as she gets into her higher levels, but Orianna with her advantage being the range. And then Ryze and Darius match up top. Haven't actually seen this matchup a lot. I haven't actually spectated a lot of games where Darius gets played recently. So it'll be interesting to see that champion, how he performs, and we'll keep an eye on that as much as we can. Cupcake trying to be aggressive where she can and maintain some poke. Both junglers now have picked up their red buffs and will be possibly ganking sometime soon. Darius has pushed Animus all the way back to his tower. We'll throw up that river ward for security, and bot lane we see the mirror effect as TDI has pushed back Vayne and Morgana to the tower. Just some wards going up mid lane. A slow start to this game, nothing too aggressive, no early ganks coming out from either team. Darius getting a little too close there, catching a tower shot, and then we actually have a pause, so we will just put on some music while we wait for whatever issue that these players are having to be resolved.
This song is dedicated to all the Rift Casanovas and all you basement Romeos. You know who you are. She's my queen, lady of my dreams. Seems cold, but she's sweet as ice cream. Always got my back when I need assistance. Long range looker, stunning from a distance. Great listener, cute face, soft eyes. Fully stacked like a 10-kill Medjaz. Can't persevere cause it's just too much. She makes me crescendo with just a quick touch. Instinctive passion with a deadly sense of fashion. Puts a cute and execute in the ass in assassin. Demands focus, beauty of a lotus. And when she makes her entrance, everybody takes notice. So supportive, skills so focused. Blows me away, can't resist cause it's hopeless. Wind in my tail, she's the wind in my sails. On a rating from 1 to 10, she's off the scale. A dragon goddess, her armor is modest. Breeze fire though, so you know she's the hottest. I could take a bite if she wants to trade. She's not the only one who's spec to invade. Foxy lady, fly like the 80s. Big hips and slim waist, turn my intentions shady. Spirit rush and I free, she gets the first strike. And she can land a charm on me anytime she likes. Battle bunny, sweet like honey. Riding on my day like it just got sunny. Don't care at all that the outfit is bursting. Broken sword, but she proves mine is working. Power and grace, she'll drop you like bass. If Ashe is my queen, then Sejuani is my ace. She's got the curves that I like, no playing. I like to bore between her thighs, if you know what I'm saying. Grants me clemency, got so much chemistry. If she's a sheriff, I'm the volunteer deputy. I came to take a mind, body, and soul. And I showed her last night I got an ace in the hole. I like her style, her class, and her smile. She always gets me worked up, her skills versatile. I lane with her every time I get the urge. She might be nerfed, but she still makes my blade surge. Shines brightly, smiles at me politely. She's the dawn, but I take her out nightly. Fully armored and she's still a living legend, cause she can make my sunrise in a split second. They're the ladies of the league and I love them all. Noxie and Tomasi, nationwide, large or small. I joined up for one reason and it's not to fight. Number one player, Tarek, the Gem Knight.
Okay, we're back. Rise having a few router issues, it looked like. Darius continuing to push Rise back to his tower. Probably noticing that Rise is a little bit too low on his mana to do anything. So even in a situation where Darius is taking a bit more poke than Rise, it's still fairly safe for him to push this close, as well as the protection that that ward offers him in the river. Wukong might have been looking to make something happen bot lane, but he has moved backwards to take his wolves, as both junglers just taking their time farming up. CCTV just coming out with a minor gold lead, probably just due to the CS counts. Just a few ahead in each lane. 100 gold, nothing really too significant to note, as we are still waiting for this game to really get going. And Wukong, just going to be placing a ward. It looks like he might have been trying to make an incursion there. But now he knows that Skarner is heading south, and he's going to be free to, I guess, just waltz on through mid. Not really trying in there. Orianna probably getting the tip off from Skarner that he was nearby. And Rise up top has been able to push himself back into lane here. But he will probably be recalling. Without a ward, he will be vulnerable to ganks himself. And yes, he will indeed go back to base. Bot lane, we still have both AD carries, just farming up. Neither one really too willing to play aggressive now. Probably not until at least level 6 for Ashe to maybe be aggressive. And we may see something earlier from Vayne. And there comes a tumble forward and a quick shot just to trade some damage. And with that Black Shield, she will feel comfortable advancing further. But then, the turnaround, Lulu actually able to deal some damage and the minion waves. And Vayne gets really low there. Still nothing too much to mention of in mid lane. Both supports just trying to poke each other down. And Darius, that must have been a trade up top. Darius quite low. He is drinking those health potions, trying to make sure he can stay in lane. Rise does have finished his catalyst, so he will have a significant more amount of mana and actually be able to rejuvenate that mana as he levels up, getting a very large portion of that back. Now ping goes down from, looked like Wukong here, and he'll just be placing a vision ward, and nothing yet, but he will know that that channel is open to him later as the game goes on. Two lanes recalling for CCTV, and it looks like TDI, except for top lane, will have a little bit of a chance to recuperate and farm. Well, it looks like Orianna was back mid lane for TDI too. Still waiting to see these junglers make a play, but Skarner is now near level 6. Wukong is getting there as well. And so it will be interesting to see if that is the pretext they're looking for. And it looks now like Vayne and Morgana will have their turn alone in lane. As we still wait for this game to get going. Both teams playing very passive. CCTV just moving on ahead in that gold lead, up to about 500 gold now, just from CS advantages. Skarner looks ready to make a play up top. Now there is no ward here from Darius, so he would be playing this pretty intuitively. And he was recalling, but it looks like Ryze provoked him otherwise. Skarner's now going to head. Oh, he wards red just in time to smite it and steal, and there goes kind of the first real action we've seen all game, and it is in favor of TDI. We see that Katarina has completed a needlessly large rod, and so her blades will be dealing quite a bit of damage. Skarner probably moving mid lane to try and help Orianna out, but he will be spotted by the ward for CCTV. He's coming in now. He does have his ultimate, but Katarina, with the advanced notice, will be safely out of way. She'll take some poke damage, but nothing as severe as actually getting ulted by Skarner. And now Wukong making his trip into the jungle. Now he knows there isn't a ward there, as Skarner just places one and is cleaned up properly. And it looks like Lulu and Ashe might be moving up. Oh, Lulu gets caught by a snare there on Morgana, but no one nearby to take advantage of it. Wukong moving further into this jungle with Katarina, and purple team could have an opportunity to get sandwiched here. Another ward getting cleaned up by that pink. And while the fight is going down here by this tri-bush, Katarina's going to come help out. And a flash over the wall, ultimate for Morgana. Lulu's taking a lot of damage now. She will go down, picking up first blood for Vayne. And now this is going to put TDI in a much worse position. Oh, a smite goes down from Skarner. It looks like he pulled Wukong back there. Both the ultimate coming down from Wukong, and the Ashe arrow comes in and kind of whiffs everybody. Ryze teleported down to help out as well. And CCTV will walk away with one kill off of that. It looks like they didn't get the red buff, so TDI does hold on to that. And that was our finally getting the conflict going. But CCTV is going to pick up a dragon off of that. So knowing that TDI will have to recuperate, they're going to be able to get a first big objective in this game, further enhancing that gold lead. Brings that about to 2,000 now, 2,000. And Darius has had a lot of time since Ryze teleported bot to work on this tower, and I don't expect top to last much longer, especially if Ryze needs to teleport bot lane to help out his team further. Just interesting to see this. Katarina is being able to kind of bully this Orianna with the needlessly large rod and the kind of raw power that gives her, not having to worry about any sort of mana or sustained items like Orianna does. She's able to put her money into just that kind of raw early game AP, and this is enabling her to play very, very aggressive. Now it looks like blue is hoping for some help here mid lane. There are two pink wards up, and probably hoping to keep that really clear of wards so that any gank from Skarner could be much more successful. But Skarner is now going to be moving in, trying to make a play on bot lane. The ward will catch him. Oh, the Ashe arrow catches Morgana. She's out. Her black shield goes up, but she'll go down quickly to Ashe. And Skarner still trying to make a play on this Vayne. Vayne trying to get juiced. Trying to move around quickly here. Oh, but gets ultimate from Skarner and will go down, just unable to be helped as that 3-on-2, and now TDI takes the lead in kills, still behind about 1,200 gold. Wukong moving around, probably going to make a play for this Orianna, trying to even up that kill score. TDI realizing that dragon has been taken. And it looks like Wukong is waiting for blue to respawn to counter jungle Skarner here a bit. Katarina spotting those pink wards, cleaning that up. Wukong is indeed taking Skarner's blue. And Skarner maybe sandwiched here a bit. Wukong does make it away with a blue, but Ashe able to pick up the tower bot lane. And now we are almost neck and neck as gold, as TDI has a single kill lead and a lead on towers. Oh, Katarina jumping forward, trying to drop the ult to get Orianna. Orianna able to flash away and shield herself with the ball, and the flash forward by Katarina, not quite enough to finish her off. Orianna escaping just by the... she doesn't really have skin. Narrowly. We'll just go narrowly. And now blue buff is able to be offered up here by Wukong, as he has his, and then Morgana looks like to be the chosen to pick it up. And that will certainly help her be a lot more aggressive bot lane. And hopefully get that tower back that CCTV is down. Orianna alone able to push lane for the time being. It looks like Katarina's on her way back. And Katarina has finished her Zanya's hourglass. And it looks like Vayne has completed her Blade of the Ruined King. Ashe should be able to complete an Infinity Edge. Still those defensive wards from Darius, and we actually haven't seen Skarner able to make a lot of difference up top. But Ryze has been unable, but he's able to put a little bit of damage on that tower. Oh, he's getting pulled in by Darius. The stacks are building up now on Darius's bleed, but the ultimate pops down from Ryze, and Darius will take enough damage to, he'll consider that a trade and just walk off, knowing that Ryze did pop out without his ultimate there. It looks like Skarner tried a gank bot, but was rebuffed. It didn't look like Lulu and Ashe were nearby enough to help. And now Wukong trying to make something happen here mid, but that ward protecting Orianna. Still hanging around mid lane. Probably picked up now. And it looks like he is moving top lane, and Skarner is going to be moving back into his jungle. So we could be seeing a dive here from Darius and Wukong. Wukong will have to take the brunt of the turret damage. And Animus trapped between a monkey and a Darius. And the flash forward from Darius will pick him up, and Wukong, with the protection now of the minions, will be able to pick up that tower. And now the tower count is at least evened up, the kill count is evened up, and the gold returns back to CCTV with that CS lead of 2200, and the dragon helping out quite a bit there as well. Lulu and Ashe taking over mid lane duties, helping out Orianna. Now there is a statistic that the team to take the mid tier 1 turret first wins something like 70 or 80% of the time. It's a very weird statistic, but it would be interesting to see who actually ends up taking this tower first. It looks like TDI wants to push it, but there are enough forces here to help out. But Skarner is also arriving, still keeping a 1-player advantage in their favor. And it looks maybe they may have been tipped off about Wukong's presence. Now Dragon is back up. We see Ashe kind of out here alone in this bush, and it looks like we will see a dance with Dragon here as the players try to position themselves. And Skarner trying to get a vision. Oh, the Ashe Arrow Initiate comes down. Morgana gets stunned, and a lot of damage being taken. Morgana will fall early. The Zanya's Hourglass being popped for Cat, so she doesn't die too early. She's still taking a lot of damage. She will also go down. Vayne pumping a lot of damage into Ashe. Wukong will get the kill on her. Darius will kill Ryze. And Skarner still trying to fight it out. Orianna's so close to dying. A leap forward from Wukong will pick up the kill on that. And he does flash forward trying to get Lulu. And it looks like Skarner and Lulu will escape with their lives. Possibly on Skarner. But this will again enable CCTV to pick up Dragon. Looks like we could see Skarner try to come in with a smite, but Wukong's smite goes down first and getting pulled in by Darius. And Wukong will also get a kill there on Skarner. So a lot of gold going in favor of CCTV. We are at about 4,500 gold now. Pretty significant items. A Magi is completed for Katarina. Let's turn our target display on here. And we'll see no stacks on the Magi's yet. Looks like she just completed it. And Lulu, a battle of the supports here mid lane, as Lulu's trying to get done whatever damage she can get on that tower. Ryze pushing a good forward ward there, and Ashe and Vayne will be farming it out solo bot lane. Skarner clearing up a pink ward. An interesting concentration of wards we have here in this area from CCTV. Kind of actually blind when it comes to the river. Oh, just a couple wards go up just now, as I say that. And, ooh, Vayne picked up a kill on Ashe down in bot lane. Sorry about that. I should have been watching that. Knowing one-on-one, Vayne might try to make a play happen there. Morgana clearing up a ward in the Dragon Pit. And now we see TDI a bit on the defensive, being a player down. And it looks like CCTV is not going to push mid lane too hard. No, Darius is going to head back up top. And Morgana is going to continue with this ward battle here. And we'll have to see who can get the shot off first. Oh my gosh, both wards go down. This little side skirmish that the supports are having. Skarner now trying to protect the bot lane tower from the advancing Vayne. Vayne having completed her Berserker Cruiser. It looks like she's moving towards a static Shiv, having picked up those Berserker Greaves and the Aberrus Blade. Oh, the slow goes down from Skarner. Morgana's here to help out. And it looks like they will escape with their lives. Katarina and Darius dancing around mid lane here. And the Dark Binding being thrown up from Morgana, but missed. And it is... Katarina looked like she was moving bot lane, but Vayne and Morgana have decided to pull back. Farm up their jungle a little bit. Now Cat is 2v1 as Lulu is assisting Orianna in mid lane here. Still haven't seen that tower drop for either team. The tier 1 mid tower still stands. The only advantage to be had on towers... oh, there's no advantage actually. The tier 1 bot tower is down for CCTV and the tier 1 top tower is down for TDI. Now to try and help out here, that Dark Shield will protect Morgana from his snare. And we see something developing mid lane. Now it'll be interesting to watch. Darius is able to push on top tower to see if this is a distraction here, to kind of let this go on, but Ryze is quickly helping out. The dash in and ult from Wukong catches a few people, but he's being pulled closer and closer into tower by Skarner, protected by that black shield of Morgana, and he will make it out alive. Ooh, the Ashe arrow misses. And yes, Wukong's retreat will be protected, but now, not sure if there's enough here. Ooh, the whiff on the Orianna ult doesn't pull a single person in, and CCTV is able to keep playing it safe as Wukong recalls. Darius just pushing this tower as far as he can. Ryze is there to rebuff. And it looks like CCTV content to poke where they can. Probably not too interested in starting anything as they are a champion down. You know, the ultimate is down for 3 of these champs. Only Lulu did not use hers in the last engagement. Ooh, the Dark Binding does land on Ashe, and Vayne's able to sit in that corner and pour a lot of damage onto that tower. Darius was coming through the jungle, but it looks like CCTV have backed off enough. And, of course, Ryze is there to alert them that Darius is on his way. The static shiv is completed for Vayne, and now she is very capable of clearing waves very, very quickly. Vayne tumbles forward and gets a shot on Skarner. Oh, Lulu gets pulled in, having to use her ultimate on herself, and Vayne will pick up a kill there. Katarina popping her ultimate under tower, using Azonius to block that damage, picks up a kill on Ryze. Excellent fight there at Dragon as Katarina will pick up the quadra kill and the ace, and now we see a huge gold lead come out from CCTV, 12,000. And now being able to recall and spend that huge purse, Katarina with 2,000 saved up here. And Darius will continue pushing mid lane. TDI respawning in force here and able to chase Darius away, but Vayne without minions will be unable to push this bot lane tower, and TDI will arrive in time to defend it. Katarina having finished her Rabadons, now what is just packing a lot of AP that is of course resulting in the huge damage that she is able to put out. Vayne here picking up blue, I'd like to think that that was on accident, but there could be some credence to having a cooldown quickly on Vayne's abilities. Now just kind of a waning period here after that big fight as each team tries to clear up the other's wards and recover. TDI is well collected in the middle enough. And, ooh, a flash forward and an ultimate from Wukong, possibly before the rest of TDI can get set up. And the members for CCTV closing in very, very quickly here. Katarina and Wukong picking up kills on Ryze and Orianna. And Lulu and Skarner will have to retreat back. It seemed like CCTV was so dispersed there, but they were able to close down very, very quickly off of that sudden initiation by Wukong. And now Katarina is able to jump forward and try to deal some damage on Lulu, but the ultimate and the Ashe arrow turn around, and Lulu gets a shutdown on Katarina unexpectedly. Probably thought she had an easy kill, but that ultimate, she is quite wily, and all the stuns that went down really went to help in there. But Vayne and Morgana should be able to put at least a lot of damage on this bot lane tower. as soon as minions get here, but it looks like Ashe and Orianna are trying to come in quick enough to prevent that. Dark Binding gets thrown out from Morgana and lands on Ashe, but no real damage put in for a follow-up. Skarner and Ryze combining to scare Darius off of the top lane tower, and TDI doing quite a bit to survive here. And ooh, Skarner taking a lot of damage. Lulu taking a lot of damage from Vayne, and pouring in then a lot of damage onto Ashe. Unable to pick up a kill on either player is TDI, but Vayne is cleaning up here, and also will tumble forward and pick up the kill on Orianna. Oh, a lot of action going down in mid lane as Wukong has ulted in, dealing a lot of damage to Ryze, but unable to take him down. Skarner getting juked a little bit, but he's pulling Darius in. The snare goes down. All the damage. And the ultimate will... excuse me there. The ultimate from Katarina will come in and kill Ryze, but Lulu did pick up a kill on Darius, and the bot tier 2 tower goes down. This mid inhibitor turret is not soon to fall after, and ooh, Morgana getting executed there. This is an ARAM, so I highly doubt she did it on purpose. Probably just got too close. And ooh, a nice fake juke there by Wukong, just simply stopping moving. And TDI's Skarner just assuming that he was going to continue moving there. And it looks like CCTV will again sit back and recover. And now one naked inhibitor for TDI, back down to just inhibitor turrets on both other lanes, and only the single turret down for CCTV. Probably expect to see CCTV make a play for Baron sometime soon. And now coming out of the fountain in force, a lot of items being completed here. Vayne has even completed a Quicksilver Sash to counteract all of the CC that is TDI's team. Pushing forward in mid lane, and it looks like the other members of TDI just clearing up, and they are preparing for a Baron fight. They will clean up this pink ward, and using the pinks on their own, they know that they have supreme vision of it, but you have to think that TDI is at least tipped off to this, and it looks like they are leaving Baron actually unattended here. Oh, a huge trap is planned here as soon as Skarner walks into this blue. The Dark Binding goes out, and he doesn't last at all. The damage very quickly destroying Skarner, and actually without their smite, CCTV is thinking that they can easily defend this Baron from any attempt that TDI might have. Ashe going to take this opportunity to try and put damage on the first tier 2 tower for CCTV to be reached. Actually, she's going to recall here, probably thinking that a big play will be made at their base. Lulu and Ryze also recalling. Now, after taking that Baron, TDI is going to split up here. It looks like Wukong, Darius going to head top lane, Katarina is going to move bot lane, and Vayne and Morgana will stick together in mid lane. So, if TDI can hit one lane with their full strength, they might be able to edge out a win and keep their base safe for a little bit longer. But it looks like Morgana and Vayne going to back off through the jungle and possibly pick up this dragon here, depending on whether or not TDI decides to pursue. Darius is still pushing bot lane. Ryze is there to try and rebuff him as best he can. And now a lot of movement happening through the jungle here. Katarina is in waiting, possibly trying to make a quick attempt on Ashe. Vayne content just to push forward, but she could be getting sandwiched in here a little bit. It looks like she does make it away without Ryze getting onto her, and she will join Darius in top lane as Wukong and Morgana clean up the dragon. Now Katarina is alone in bot lane, snared, and Quicksilver Sash being popped by Vayne to get out of there. Not sure whether or not enough of TDI was close to get her, but Skarner probably could have ulted or flashed in if he was close enough. So A very cautious Quicksilver Sash from Vayne there, and she is actually backing up all the way home, intent to let her team push as she moves to pick up her Lizard buff. Now the Sweeper going down, cleaning up the ward, the offensive ward from CCTV, but immediately being refreshed. Wukong moves to clean up top lane with Katarina, and Darius and Morgana pushing this second inhibitor turret. TDI choosing to defend with most of their strength the naked inhibitor, but Vayne has arrived again with the red lizard buff, and the damage gets pulled in by Darius is Rise. He begins taking just a lot of damage. His ultimate goes down. Morgana begins taking a lot of damage. Rise will go down along with Orianna quickly to Katarina, and Katarina trying to ult under turret to save herself will go down to Skarner. Vayne picking up a kill on Lulu. Ashe trying to flash away, but Darius will pick up the kill on her, and Vayne left alone after that fight, all alone to deal as much damage as she can to that inhibitor, and picks it up. Tumbling forward now, popping her Blade of the Ruined King, and picking up a kill on Skarner. Ace for CCTV, and it looks like we could be seeing a GG very soon here from TDI. Probably just collecting their thoughts, trying to take any time that they can to get ready for the next game, Game 2. And any day now we should see this completed. Orianna is going to come out here. Again, the fake juke coming out there. Now TDI is here with 3 team members. Darius dealing a lot of damage as he tries to stay forward. And it looks like we have, ooh, the ultimate going down, actually picking up the kill on Vayne. Darius will go down before he can kill Ashe. Wukong will clean up, but it doesn't look like if TDI can keep pouring this damage on now, Wukong will go down as well. Only Katarina and Morgana are alive for CCTV. TDI hangs on for a few more minutes, just kind of prolonging the inevitable, really. But with 2 inhibitors down and a single fountain turret down, TDI does survive for the time being. Another half minute until CCTV is up in full force. Katarina now purchased a Guardian Angel, and sitting with only 4 stacks on her Magi's, having died in the last couple team fights. TDI just trying to do what they can to safely keep their fountains safe. They've got super minions pushing in 2 lanes now. And Morgana will clean up that pink ward, and Katarina will push forward bot lane. Now it'll be interesting to see if CCTV tries to push where TDI is weak, either in bot or mid lane, or take the safer, more long and drawn out victory by leaning on the top lane turret. Oh, sorry, the camera got away from me for a second there. And it looks like they are going to keep dancing around until they're at full force, but it looks like they are moving in a position to lean on the top lane turret, and basically TDI is going to be put in a position where they have to make something happen, you know, whether or not they're down 22,000 gold. So with the super minions pushing on both the mid and bot lane, someone from TDI will have to be present to repel them, and they can't hope to hold. Let me try that again. This lane with just 3 members, so they are going to have to come out in force. And the longer they stall here, the faster and faster the more and more those super minions will push down. Vayne now putting a lot of damage down on this turret. As the rest of CCTV comes charging forward. The ultimate goes down for Morgana, but doesn't stun anybody. Now pouring a lot of damage onto Rise, and Vayne will pick up that kill. And she'll also pick up a kill, about to pick up a kill on Skarner before being knocked back. And a jumping forward Katarina will pick up a kill. Will pick up a kill before almost going down. The Zonya's Hourglass saving her there again, didn't even need to use her GA, and now all the damage being put, no damage rather, being put onto that fountain as CCTV seems content to get kills here instead of end this game. But that will be GG. Game 1 does go to CCTV, and we will be back in just a bit with Game 2.
Put your hands up in the air.
Whether you
All I ever wanted was to see you smiling. I know that I love you, oh baby, why don't you see? All I ever wanted was to see you smiling. All I ever wanted was to make you mine. I know that I love you, oh baby, why don't you see that all I ever wanted was you and me? All I ever wanted was to see you smiling. All I ever wanted was to make you mine. I know that I love you, oh baby, why don't you see that all I ever wanted was you and me? I'm so alone, here on my own, and I'm waiting for you to come. I want to be a part of you, think of all the things we could do. And every day, you're in my head, I want to have you in my bed. You are the one, you're in my eyes, all I ever wanted in my life. All I ever wanted was to see you smiling. All I ever wanted was to make you mine. I know that I love you, oh baby, why don't you see that all I ever wanted was you and me? All I ever wanted was to see you smiling. All I ever wanted was to make you mine. I know that I love you, oh baby, why don't you see that all I ever wanted was you and me? All I ever wanted was to see you smiling. All I ever wanted was to make you mine. I know that I love you, oh baby, why don't you see that all I ever wanted was you and me? All I ever wanted. You are my light in the dark. You are the beat in my heart. But that is not enough. Will I ever be by your side? Your hair is dancing in the wind. Your eyes are burning on my skin. And I'm so happy when I see that you are smiling back at me. You're leaving burn marks on the ground. Thank you, God, for what I found. I don't know how, I don't know why, but you're my angel in the night. You are my light in the dark. You are the beat in my heart. Let me hold you now, just like days before you start to cry. You are my light in the dark. You are the beat in my heart. But that is not enough. Will I ever be by your side? once in your life. And every once in your life. In your life, and every once in your life, and every once in your life, you'll feel one true moment. Whoa, so baby, open your eyes and feel it, feel it. And every once in your life, you'll feel it's coming over. Whoa, so baby, open your eyes and feel it, feel it. Jag känner en bot. Hon heter Anna, Anna heter hon. Och hon kan banna det så hårt. Hon röjer upp i våran kanal. Jag vill berätta för dig att jag känner en bot. Jag känner en bot. Hon heter Anna, Anna heter hon. Och hon kan banna det så hårt. Hon röjer upp i våran kanal. Jag vill berätta för dig att jag känner en bot som alltid vaktar alla som är här och som ser till att vi blir utan besvär. Det finns ingen takeover som lyckas. Kom ihåg att det är jag som känner en bot. En bot som ingen annan slår. Och hon kan kicka utan att få får. Hon gör sig av med alla som spammar. Ja, ingen kan slå våran bot.
Ready for takeoff. Då kom den dagen jag inte trodde fanns. Den satte verkligen kanalen ur balans. Jag trodde aldrig att jag hade så fel. Men när Anna skrev och sa jag är ingen bot. Jag är en väldigt vacker tjej som nu tyvärr är väldigt främmande för mig. Men det finns inget som behöver förklaras. För i mina ögon är hon alltid en bot. Hon heter Anna, Anna heter hon. Och hon kan banna det så hårt. Hon röjer upp i våran kanal. Jag vill berätta för dig att jag känner en bot som alltid vaktar alla som är här och som ser till att vi blir utan besvär. Det finns ingen takeover som lyckas. Kom ihåg att det är jag som känner en bot. En bot som ingen annan slår. Och hon kan kicka utan att få får. Hon gör sig av med alla som spammar. Ja, ingen kan slå våran bot. I gave you a part of me when life was free. The love was inside of us, but I let it be. Now I see what a fool I've been, and I feel what it means to send you away like that and never hold you again.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
And we could be seeing the makings of an early invade here. They are going to catch this Nocturne out. Ooh, the stun goes down. Leona pull gets pulled in, and a flash over the wall will keep Nocturne safe. And TDI taking some early damage there. Early enough in the game that Nocturne will just be able to recall and heal up that damage. But they are able to now establish a forward position here. Oh, and I don't think TDI knows that they switched around to this side of blue. They're going to get them in a flank here. Oh, the stun goes out over a part where nobody is. Nobody's in that bush. Thresh here has to use his flash over the wall. And CCTV still holding up. Looks like they're finally going up. After sufficiently slowing down Nocturne, he's now choosing to start red, although having originally wanted to start blue. Wukong will move up to top lane, and it looks like Elise will be starting with her red. Now Fizz should have a not the easiest time mid lane, as Malzahar can be quite strong at level 1, and Fizz really needs to get all three of his abilities working for him before he's able to do what makes him so Fizz. It's the Battle of the Beast top lane as Wukong is facing off against Volibear. And bot lane, we see Vayne under some quick pressure here from Sivir. I expect to see a lot of aggression out of CCT this game, more so than last game, with just the kind of support that Leona can be. Ooh, a great spell shield there by Shadow to stop the stun from Leona, and CCTV picked up worse on that trade there. That was a very clutch spell shield. And oh, she's coming out again, and this time the stun goes down, waiting a half a second. But Vayne is not able to help out. She's not close enough to nearby, and Leona takes a lot of damage that wasn't necessarily returned. Looks like Vayne could be trying to poke forward. And now a gank here early on as Elise misses her stun. And Malzahar will just be able to creep back to his tower. A lot of aggression going down from this Leona Vayne combo as they have managed to push all the way back to their tower. But Nocturne is coming top lane, and Wukong is going to try and stealth his way back to tower, but he will be feared here, and then all the damage. Oh, a quick flash away, but Nocturne does pick him up for first blood, and TDI starts off the game with its first kill. Space Aid's going down onto Fizz, but able to deal enough damage with Ignite and his Sea Stone Trident that Malzahar will end up backing up to tower. So just the one kill between them. TDI starting off with that one kill lead will translate into about 700 gold. And now it looks like Elise will be moving bot lane, possibly. She might be coming from the tri-bush, and CCTV may be looking to try something very, very aggressive here. Now Nocturne is moving towards mid lane. I'll try to keep an eye on that. But we have kind of a feigned gank there from Elise, and it's going to be nothing too much is going to come out of the gank mid lane either, as Fizz will just quickly dash backwards back to safety. Now Elise trying to make her play mid lane. She does land the snare on Malzahar, but Fizz is too far behind, and Nocturne is able to come back into lane. Not able to deal any real damage to Fizz. Mid lane for CCTV will stay safe once more. Good ward coverage here by both teams bot lane, so neither should be surprised by a gank out of river. But it looks like Elise might be looking to pick up this Nocturne while he's counter jungling here. She'll need a clear shot for that stun. She leaps onto him. Oh, what a flash away from Nocturne, probably just having come up. But the stun goes down still. Fizz trying to pour down as much damage as he can, but Malzahar comes in to pick up the kill. Nocturne able to also get a kill there. And Leona coming up from bot lane finishes up Nocturne. So it is still a 2-for-1 swing in favor of TDI. Yeah, Leona coming up there from bot lane, recognizing that some assistance might be needed there, and she's actually able to pick up a kill for herself. Leona coming back to bot lane now. Will be interesting to see what Leona can buy with that gold. Thresh and Sivir reaching level 5 at the same time. They still have a level advantage. Oh, nope, no more. Vayne and Leona now reaching level 5. The hook coming forward on the Thresh. It lands onto Vayne, flicks her back towards Sivir. Leona dashing forward, deals the stun, trying to put on more and more damage. Elise comes into lane, but it looks like Sivir may be too far away. She tries a leap forward, but Vayne is very badly hurt. Probably won't be able to contribute in any meaningful way to that fight. Leona as well is very hurt, and it looks like CCTV might be looking for an opportunity to recall here. Fizz looks like he might be coming down the river to help out as he moves past Dragon. And there is no ward up here for TDI. They will not see this. Nocturne picks up a kill top lane while we're watching the action down here. Oh, the Fizz ult gets missed. And trying to pull more damage. Fizz gets hooked by Thresh, but he's able to dash away. And we now have 4 members of CCTV down here unable to deal damage as TDI is playing very, very safe. And now Malzahar has arrived, and there's no ward for CCTV either. They don't know he's here. They probably did see him leave mid lane. And so they will all recall, and it will be free farming bot lane. So now TDI, with that kill on Wukong, they will be 3 kills ahead, 4-1, and now they, in contrast to last game, they are in possession of a very steady gold lead. Nocturne uptime, looking to try and make a play. Volibear does flip Wukong over, but he shadows back. He makes it under tower, but the dive is underway. Nocturne's taking all the damage from the turret, and he will go down to Wukong, and Volibear has to flash away, his passive kicking in to keep him alive, and almost a double kill swing there as Wukong made it back into tower. And TDI comes away empty-handed and actually will have to leave Wukong alone in lane for quite some time. Pink ward being cleaned up here by Elise. She takes quite a bit of damage from Malzahar as he's been able to build up his blasting wand already. Leona moving in to ward the blue buff for CCTV, trying to help her jungle, counter jungle wherever she can. And a lot of blue coming together here in mid lane. But it looks like purple seems to be collecting themselves a bit as well. And it looks like CCTV is going to make a play for this blue. But Thresh is here. Oh, and the smite goes down before CCTV. Oh no. Oh no, it looks like Elise did get it. She smited it from that distance. And now they'll be able to flank Malzahar here. Oh, the stun gets missed and he's able to walk back to tower. Such an unfortunate stun. Just a bit too trigger happy there was Elise. Leona making her way back bot lane. The ward's going down. Very important to keep bush control when you're up against both of these supports. And the sword goes forward from Leona, and seeing that the spell shield has been popped, she moves backwards to stun Thresh, and the damage does go down. Volibear here moving down into river, possibly trying to make a play, and it looks like Elise may be sandwiched here between Nocturne and Volibear. The Nightshade goes down. Volibear will get to her in time to flip her. No, gets slowed by Fizz's ultimate. Leona, meanwhile, pulls herself forward onto Thresh, pops the ultimate, but doesn't manage to catch him. Then Vayne gets hooked into tower. She's in a lot of trouble here. She needs to tumble away, and she'll just make it away, but the damage gets poured onto Leona, and a kill gets picked up by Sivir, throwing out the boomerang with that long-distance shot, and Vayne being able to limp away home. A very smart play by that Thresh to hook Vayne and pull her further under tower, forcing her to bow out of that fight immediately. And Sivir able to pick up the kill. Still the advantage for TDI, about 2,000 gold. Wukong having to flash away from Volibear. And he'll have to recall. Nocturne taking this opportunity to take Dragon. Now he places a forward ward here, but CCTV does have vision of this. They have one snuck in here just behind. And Thresh hooks and pulls himself to Dragon. Oh, Elise is here. We could be seeing a quick smite come in. Jumping quickly onto it, they begin to attack Nocturne and Thresh. Nocturne melts very fast to Vayne, and immediately, while Vayne continues chasing Thresh, Elise turns around and finishes off the Dragon, and Vayne picks up a double kill, continuing to chase down Thresh, of course, with that Night Stalker. Being able to run faster as long as she's moving towards enemies makes Vayne very, very good at chasing. And now Elise will be helping push mid lane, and it looks like CCTV wants to get some damage done on this tower, but a teleport from Volibear to try and keep this mid lane safe may be very dangerous here, as a dive from Fizz could deal quite a bit of damage. He hasn't finished his Sheen or his or any notable AP items yet, but now Wukong is left alone on this top tower, while Vayne pushes on bot tower with the protection of Leona. Wukong still alone. Nocturne trying to get there and make a play here. Throwing down the Nightshade behind Wukong. Wukong trying to stealth away from it. Dashing back forwards towards Nocturne. The fear goes down. And Wukong will be content to take just a quick stroll back the tower. Oh, Sivir trying to pick up another kill on Leona. The long range shot does get her, and one more shot and she'll pick up the kill on Vayne, but the tower shots are able to keep her at bay. The damage coming down there just too much for her. She decides to take the lantern out, and Vayne again escapes by just the narrowest amount of health. Team CCTV slowly picking up kills and getting back up into this game. Only a 2-kill lead now for TDI, as Malzahar has pushed Fizz all the way back to his tower. Now it's Sivir and Thresh being able to deal damage onto this, and it looks like the tier 1 tower will fall. The first tower for CCTV will go down, and that is another gold boost that TDI can take, getting back up closer and closer to that 2,000 gold lead which they once held. Volibear now trying to fight this Wukong under his tower, able to flip him away. Pops his ultimate, but damage from Wukong coming down as Volibear ate a couple turret shots there. And he will back up as he recognizes that was not a good trade for him. So now the pressure will be on CCTV to get their first tower of the game. And we do see a collection of CCTV players around mid lane. They're coming up towards this blue again, and another smite. It looks like Nocturne was actually able to pick it up. It looked like his smite there. The lantern trying to be provided. Oh, and catches all 3 of them in a Leona ultimate. The box goes up from Thresh, trying to slow them down. But now the turnaround is coming. Nocturne thinks he can deal some damage. He'll die immediately as he runs into Elise. Thresh will pick up the kill on Leona, and caught by the Malzahar ultimate. Elise will go down as well, and then Thresh will pick up a kill on Fizz, but Fizz's Ignite will finish off Sivir, and that was a, if I remember that correctly, 3-for-2 swing in favor of TDI, as they now jump back up with a 3-kill lead, and the Battle of the Beast just continues in top lane. Volibear taking a bite out of Wukong there. Vayne is on her own, dealing a lot of damage to Malzahar, forcing him to back off, but with the champion advantage that TDI has, Thresh can keep him safe, and now she'll have to walk by this turret, and barely manages to tumble away here. And it looks like TDI is just moving down to put up a ward there. Wukong not seeing him. And Elise will pick up her own blue. It looks like she might be offering this up to Fizz here. A lot of damage being poured on that tower by Vayne. Her own, of course, being destroyed. Really wants to get that tower back to even the power in bot lane. Did Nocturne just pick up a Spirit Stone at 14 minutes? Yes. Yes, it appears he did. Dragon will be back up in 60 seconds. TDI clearing out wards in that general vicinity. Vayne left alone for CCTV bot lane. And the ward coverage for both teams is very good here in mid lane. Unable to clean up that ward before the time runs out on its visibility, and we have 4 players for TDI here, and only the 2 for CCTV. Vayne's alone bot lane, and Fizz has recalled, and they will make it away here. But quickly moving bot lane is Thresh, trying to get a good hit here on Vayne. She isn't able to tumble away, but now she's trapped in the box. She's all alone. She flashes away, able to get far enough away. Leona coming in with the stuns to save her, but still a 3v4, and CCTV is going to back off. Fizz arriving now. They are equal in champion levels. Meanwhile, Wukong might be able to pick up a kill here on Volibear. He just needs one more hit. The dash forward under turret to pick him off, and Wukong picks up a kill, bringing that lead closer and closer to being even for kills, as CCTV is now 2 kills down, 7-9, picking up one more kill bot lane.